What's up, everybody? Matt here from CTM Customs. I just wanted to give you a look at this build that we're doing. It's a 60th anniversary 2025 leisure travel van. This upgrade is going to be a single 630 amp hour Lithionics battery with the already has the Atmos air conditioner installed. We're going to upgrade to 800 watts of solar and dual DC to DC charger setup. The main reason that people are doing these upgrades is because the way this LTV comes in our South Florida heat, it only gets maybe 2 hours of air conditioner runtime. This setup that we're going to do is going to give this customer 10 hours, sometimes even better, of air conditioner runtime. So if you're going to be boondocking in hot climates, you may want to consider doing this upgrade. So this here is the Lithionics 630 amp hour battery. You can see here the GTX 12 volt 630A. So the great thing about this battery is that it has the protection in it that's needed. They call it the NeverDie technology. So this battery, when it gets down to 10%, it's just going to turn itself off. It's going to stop sending power. It's going to stop using power so that you can't actually kill the battery. The reason that this is better over the factory feature is that the Battle-Born battery doesn't have a protection mode in it to shut the battery down. So when you use the Battle-Born, it goes all the way down to empty, turns off, and then you're kind of stuck. You need to find a way to jumpstart the battery. The Lithionics, you just push this button here, and the battery is usable again. You can use that last 10% reserve to, pull your slide outs in, and you're back in business. You can start charging the battery. The battery will actually take a charge while it's off. So solar, shore power, all that will continue to charge. This is a solar controller. This is a 70 amp solar controller. So kind of what our goal is with solar, the reason why we get away from the factory solar is because we're trying to pretty much run the Atmos air conditioner from solar. So with this 70 amp controller, we can almost do that. The Atmos solar controller, or the Atmos uses about 70 amps on average. This is a 70 amp solar controller. So in perfect sunlight scenarios, you should be at a net zero for air conditioner usage. These are the breakers here that we use for in and out from the solar controller. So like a solar controller switch, if you will. So this is really neat because with this 3,000 watt inverter and the Atmos air conditioner, 800 watts of solar, you're pretty much not using any of your battery power if you're out in one of our Florida hot sunny days. So, multiply that over whatever state you're in. So here you can see that this little plate that I'm grabbing, we add this inverter control panel. It's Bluetooth so that the Firefly manages your inverter battery charger, but with the Bluetooth remote, this just gives you better usability. In that plate, we also put the inverter cutoff switch and the battery button so you can turn on and off your battery. So this is a really great upgrade, especially if you're going to spend a decent amount of time dry camping and you don't want to be hooked to shore power and don't want to run the generator. So this is a great look at the under the seat where your DC to DC chargers are. The 2023 and up are going to have this red arc control or DC to DC charger, the one with the red stripe. We add this Kisei 50 amp DC to DC charger. The reason this setup is so great is because with dual DC to DC chargers, while the vehicle is running, this will produce enough power for you to run the AC, the house AC, so the Atmos, without using battery power. So as you're on the road, driving while you're out traveling, you can have the air conditioner on in the rear of your LTV, and you're not going to be using any battery power. Not only that, but you can use all of the electronics in the LTV. You can use the TV, all the appliances, everything. Those DC to DC chargers are going to produce about 100 amps. And then when you're traveling during the daytime, you're going to get whatever solar is available. So like we showed you before, that solar controller, when you're driving down the road, that's going to be contributing to your charging as well. So this is a good view because you can see the height of the Atmos AC that typically comes with a black cover on it. This customer wanted to get a white cover. But you can see the 100 watt panels there. These are the bifacial panels, 100 watts. So they all produce about 120 amps, best case scenario. But this setup, 800 watts of solar, 630 amp hour battery, Atmos with a dual DC to DC chargers. This is what you're looking for.